The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on second down. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Burleson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They booted away on fourth down. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Looking for space. It's Worthy. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
And it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the run, it's Worthy. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll toss it to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for when they saw the flag. It's on the... Declined and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Here we go.
Looking for a crease. It's Worthy. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Power football with the run. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, a 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it. And you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speed.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Leaves it with the back. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Goes to the option. Fights off a defender. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They go to the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, on that 3rd down play, I think the quarterback's got to do a little bit of a better job really selling the pass. I think he kind of hurried it up too fast, got the ball to the running back. He didn't fool anybody. Back got tackled for loss. Now it's 4th.
He'll field the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. On the run, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the day. He's been a workhorse. Continue to feed him, continue to create balance in this offense. But what a nice day by this young man running the football.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Lindsey. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. And back to the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught, close to the marker, it's Evans. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
1st and 10.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Makes the catch. It's Lindsey. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Floats it out in space. And into the end zone. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The returner is tackled down at the 15. And the Texas State offense will take over.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Gives it on the option. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Direct snap. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Using his legs, it's Chang. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. Give to the running back. Turning it on! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for room, it's Pryor. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Got it.
So first down will open up the final period.
29 Philly.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the run, it's Pryor. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Let's see what they do on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Northern Illinois came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Husky Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
Into the secondary on the right. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads next going for the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Pulls and fires complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
With the catch, it's Evans. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it out quickly. And tackled there by the defense. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed. And because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I would...
Got enough space, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bobcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the offense will take over.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Caught behind the line. It's Burleson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got a little space. Runs through the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Headed to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
Slams into the line, through for a touchdown.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. These corners going to give them some space. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Evans. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
28. First down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,